Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel for another First Amendment expose. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Today I chose a video from Kansas City Accountability. In this video, Ariel gets arrested like a pro. Alright, let's do this.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Today we will dive back into the universe of Kansas City Accountability.
Who is he?
He's an asshole, sir.
I know that. What's his name?
Ariel Moses. He's a moronic Frauditor with nothing new to say. He just bothers people for YouTube, and that's it. And that's why I only made one video about him so far. But he got arrested lately and posted a full video of his arrest today. So I was like, why not? Let's watch this fool make a bigger fool of himself as if it were scientifically possible. However, before his video, he included a little clip of Warren Sapp because he names Ariel as one of his teachers. Yeah, for those who don't breed football, Warren Sapp was a brutal, devoted warrior and a Super Bowl champion.
That you self-taught yourself about the law?
No.
You went to
James Madison Audits, Bay Area Transparency.
Wait a second.
Long Island Audit.
Yeah.
The Tyrant Terminator. Bay Area Transparency, my boy out there. San Joaquin, Accountability. Kansas City Accountability.
Ooh, how the mighty have fallen. That's a great list of criminals and grifters you got there. Warren, taking your knowledge from a domestic abuser with more than 50 criminal charges and 2 stays in jail. Those are your role models? Look man, you're radicalizing yourself and it's bad. I know that you've been arrested lately and you're not happy about it. Plus, you know, your financial problems. But you're dealing with it all wrong, buddy. If you want to change things, you do it with the weight of your name in a positive way. Yelling insults at people working at City Hall is not the way, buddy. Anyway, let's get back to the moron of the day.
All right, now Kansas City. Here we go!
Yeah, that's a shame.
Enjoy.
Is that what, that's like one of your like keywords for kicking it?
Yeah, I see people going around on videos and taking videos, waiting for people to come out. They try to say that you can't be on their sidewalk. Cops get involved. It's like, no, they have all the permission to take videos that are in public places. Have you seen those videos?
Okay, who channel was you watching?
There's a lot of people that do that. I'm not sure.
You can't think of one off the top though?
No.
Oh, okay. Like everybody's ducking and dodging and hiding.
That people take pictures of
I can barely hear you.
people take pictures of a bank. When people take pictures of a bank and take pictures inside of the bank, like you were doing, that looks very suspicious, and I have to report it to our head of security.
I was actually taking video.
Well, either way, when you're taking video and photographs of a bank, that looks very suspicious. So I have to report that to our bank's head of security, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to send him your photograph.
I wasn't gonna go like in or.
That's fine. I'm just letting you. I'm not questioning your motive.
Oh.
When you do take video,
Mhm.
it does look suspicious, and I'm obligated to report it to our head of security because this is a financial institution. So I'm just letting you know that I'm going to send him your picture.
Okay, that's fine.
Tell him what you were doing.
Yes. So are you the manager or is he the manager?
I'm the manager of this bank, but we have a head of security.
So would I speak to you or would I go to the city hall?
For what?
Like a copy, like the floor plan.
A copy of the floor plan. Why a private bank or city hall would give a copy of their floor plan to an idiot with a mask on the sidewalk? It's not suspicious at all. And he has the audacity to call this shit activism.
That's just.
Will City Hall have a copy?
Your own research on that.
Okay, before you.
I'm just letting you know. I'm going to go inside now, but I'm letting you know that I'm going to pass that information on to him because it's not normal for people to be taking pictures inside the bank.
Okay, I was just doing video and I was just trying to.
I'm just saying. I'm letting you know what I'm going to.
And just to let you know what I was doing when I was right there through the window, I was just trying to see if I can see where your vault is located.
Well,
Would you be able to share that?
Right, that's very suspicious. So I'm going to report that. So have a nice day.
Okay.
I would ask you to please stop taking pictures. But
I was actually sent out here though. Okay. Huh? By Pookie and Ray Ray.
okay.
Okay.
I was sent here. This is such low-level reaction baiting. This is all so the cops will show up.
That's right.
All right, Kansas City. So he did come outside. I don't know how Pookie came out first. I meant to say Ray Ray. When you say Pookie first, it just don't. I don't know. So we done finna stay outside real quick. He said he's finna report it to his head of security, and let's just see what happened, you guys. Stay with it.
Des Moines Police Communications. Do you need police or mental health services?
Police.
Okay, how can I help you?
Hi, my name is Ryan, and I'm the branch manager of the Central Bank at 3624 6th Avenue. There's not a robbery or anything, but there's a guy. He's been around the building for like 15 minutes now, and he's like putting a GoPro camera up to our windows, taking pictures, recording video. I talked to him outside. He asked me, "Can you tell me where the vault is?" So he's just being like really weird.
Look to your left. He's right there. Let's go out with him real quick.
And here we go. We got Des Moines in the house. I want y'all to do good, officers.
You talk to him, I'll talk to this man real quick.
I can let you in.
Yeah, I got somebody. You're good.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, this gentleman in the red, he's just been walking around the building, putting his camera up to the window, taking pictures and video, I would assume, of the inside of the bank. He stood out front for a number of minutes. He's probably been here 20, 25 minutes. I don't know if he's one of these social media, trying to do some, I don't know what he's doing.
Okay.
And I talked to him briefly and just said, hey, this is suspicious. I'm going to pass it on to our head of security. I took his picture. So, like...
Would you like him trespass?
I don't know. He's stuck to the sidewalk, so I think that's public property.
Yeah,
I think that's part of the game.
If you're going inside and you're...
He didn't come inside, but I mean, he was...
When did he ask about the vault?
I stepped out, I opened the front door, and I said, hey, this is suspicious. I'm going to report you to our head of security. And he asked me for, like, the blueprints, asked me where the vault was located.
Okay.
And I'm like...
Yeah,
I just shut the door.
He's like trying to videotape inside of your bank, correct?
What's up, man?
What you mean? You got gloves on.
Been putting my gloves on the whole day.
The whole day?
Yep.
Are you sick?
No, I'm not sick.
You're not sick? Huh?
You got your mess on.
I knew I would run into someone
There you go.
that was sick, and COVID is coming back around.
No, I did not.
You don't believe that?
Nope, I don't believe that.
Okay.
How you been doing today?
I'm okay, man. A beautiful day.
Beautiful.
I think spring is finally here.
Sun is out.
I can barely see. You mind stepping over here so I can see you?
Stand over here.
I mean, 'cause I can't see your name tag.
Oh, near here.
That's what I'm trying to do. The sun is beaming, so I couldn't catch it. Where's your name tag, sir?
Neary.
They don't make you wear a name tag?
It probably fell off in my car.
Okay, so I said they don't make you wear a name tag. I can make them get you one.
5338.
Yeah, okay, I appreciate you. That's all I was trying to get from you, man. The sun, when I'm looking at you this way, the sun is not giving you a good angle.
You know what's going on today? Why we got called out here?
I was just out here recording.
Oh, recording.
And so I mean, I came up to.
That's why I'm kind of curious. Like, you have your camera out, maybe you know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, and it's funny because they call more guys with cameras. Your camera on?
Yep.
Okay.
On the whole time. That's what we got here.
Okay.
Well, his body cam is not to be used for grifting on YouTube and to be uploaded to a monetized channel like your camera. Big difference.
I was just recording right here. They always running around, so I was like, I kept recording them since they running around like chickens. I went around front. The guy told me that he took a picture of me. Nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah.
So he told me he's going to send it to his security. I told him nothing's wrong with that. That's fine.
Hey, buddy. Were you going inside the bank?
Say that one more time.
Were you
trying to film inside the bank?
I was filming inside the. I wasn't in the bank,
Yeah.
but I was on the outside in public, filming in the bank from outside. Yeah, I was doing that.
So, what you're doing is you're filming inside private areas of their property.
You
can't do that.
You can't do that.
Correct. Right. So like, if I go up to your window at your house and I zoom in with the camera, doesn't that seem like there'd be some sort of
Well,
there?
if you come into my window, that means you on my property.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Right.
And I would have an issue with that.
Right. So, like I said, if you're coming up to the window and you're actually physically trying to videotape inside somebody's house or property, in this case.
So come here real quick. You telling me I can't do this?
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you right now.
No. You were not like 6 feet from the damn window. You were right there, right next to it. You filthy little liar. I know you have to lie to Fraudits, but this worm has no decency whatsoever. It's lie after lie after lie.
Yeah, so it's going to be what they call like a peeping Tom trespass. So I'm trying to tell you not to do
A peeping Tom trespass.
Yes.
How long have you been an officer?
3 years.
3 years.
Yes.
Okay, how long are you guys considered a greenie?
That's not a thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna advise you to trespass from this place, okay? And also advise that you not film inside of private property again.
Do you understand I'm on public property?
You're also
Yeah, public.
Yeah, you're okay to be here when you start videotaping inside of where it is a private place that you're not supposed to be. That comes a little different, right?
What is it? Please educate me. I didn't know you can turn a constitutional protected activity into a crime.
Okay, and where in the Constitution does it say that you can film private space or that you can film anything? It's nowhere because there were no camera back then. How something that didn't exist can be protected by the Constitution when they wrote the Constitution? You retarded muffin. By the way, if you live in a house right on the sidewalk, I can just film you inside your home. You will be cool with that? You will congratulate me for protecting my First Amendment right? No, you're gonna freak out and tell me to F off, you gigantic bacteria.
Right.
You have your
So
ID with you, partner?
Can we get like a captain out here, please?
I'll just take your down.
A supervisor, please?
Nope, I'm gonna take your information.
You said no, and that's your policy to
No,
get a
it's not.
supervisor?
Okay, it's not.
Like, we're asking you for your ID. We need your ID right now. We have to identify you.
For what crime?
Well, I'm gonna advise you to trespass from this property.
My
and
partner just
also
literally told you 2 seconds ago.
we're advising you of.
But I've never been on their property.
Okay. Can I please get your identification, sir?
Can we please get a supervisor out here? I just don't need anybody to do anything or...
anything I could say to get you to give me your information?
If you get a supervisor here,
I'm not
please,
gonna have
because
my supervisor come on.
I don't need you guys to make any mistakes or do anything wrong.
What?
What are you, retarded?
I'm actually out here.
We're asking you for a simple stuff, man. Just
You
your
can-
ID, your name.
Did I commit a crime?
We're like I said, it's that trespass where you can't videotape inside of a private area, okay?
What do you know about the plain view doctrine? Anything you see from public, you can record?
Oh, that's not what plain view doctrine is. It's for the cops when they see something suspicious in a car during a traffic stop or something. What an idiotic moron.
I'm on a
Right,
public
but when you're
sidewalk.
coming up, people are saying you're coming up to the window, right?
I'm right
And
here on
you're-
the public sidewalk, officer. You
Can I
are
please get your
officer.
identification, sir?
Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
So I'm gonna detain you real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, we can get that recorded.
Yep. Get a supervisor. I charge two.
So I'm gonna detain you real quick.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. Get a supervisor. I charge $2,000 a minute for an illegal detainment.
Yep.
Shout the season, man. Tell me about the season, man.
So like I said, we have reasonable suspicion anyway.
Okay. Let me get a supervisor out here, please. Thank you.
Okay.
I charge $2,000 a minute for an illegal detainment.
Okay. I'm gonna take this from you real quick.
No, that's mine. You can't turn that off, sir.
No, we're not going to turn it off. We're not going to turn it off.
But why can't I just hold it? Why did you take that from me?
Okay. So real quick.
Don't take me onto their property now. Now you're taking me on their property. I
We're
wasn't on
with
their
you.
property.
We're with you. Okay.
Get your supervisor here.
Okay. So, real quick, buddy, I just need your information.
Making a huge mistake. Get your supervisor, and I charge $2,000 a minute for an illegal detainment.
Do you have an ID?
I'm gonna invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent until we get your supervisor, your chief here. I do not agree to no searches or
No,
seizures.
I'm just asking for. I'm looking for your ID. Okay?
No, you can't search me, sir.
Yes, he can. He totally can. Look, they were called because of you. You showed up with a mask to film inside of a bank and ask for the vault and all. That's suspicious as hell, buddy. And they have reasonable suspicion to identify you and your uneducated dumbass, which is also the place where you should put your $2,000 an hour frivolous bill.
Okay.
Refusing. Give me your ID.
Yeah, I'm not that smart.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna see when your captain your chief get down here. That I asked several times and you refused.
All I need is your identification, sir, and I would cut you loose.
Okay.
Let's get your supervisor down here.
No ID on you at all. Hey, that's not it.
Those are officers that knew how to do their job.
Oh, there you go.
You're searching me.
Well, I'm asking. Looking for an ID, right?
You can't do that.
You've interfered.
For an ID,
But you
okay?
can't- but you
You're
can't do
refusing
that.
me to give your ID.
You've interfered with
But-
official
but you
acts
can't do that.
by not giving me your identification.
I don't have to
Right.
do that, sir. Let's get your
Yep.
your supervisor. I asked for that before you made a
No
mistake.
ID.
I said I don't want you to make no mistake.
Walk over here.
Can we get your supervisor here? Okay, y'all.
You lock it.
Excuse me.
Okay.
You refuse to get a supervisor here.
What's your headpiece?
Oh, you got it. You guys are in trouble.
Hey, Serge. We're having a guy that's requesting you come out. Essentially, on this trip, this gentleman has been pacing outside of a bank for about 15 minutes with a GoPro and trying to film inside of the bank from outside. So going up the window and filming from the outside. One of the bank people asked, like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" And he started asking for where the vault was and blueprints to the bank itself. I was just going to advise him of trespass, like peeping Tom, and also just kind of see what that is because I have enough reasonable suspicion there. And then he denied to give me identification, so we detained him now. And he's just been requesting a supervisor is all. Yeah, if he doesn't want to give identification. Yeah. Yep, I was just letting you know that. I was just like, I think I had enough reasonable suspicion that there's more crime afoot here. And then, just like, because he was on the sidewalk recording. He was on the sidewalk, yes, but he's like filming inside what would be a private area. Yeah, that's where it gets, yeah. No, he stayed on the outside, but it was just, like I said. Yeah, because an employee popped out and then was like, "Hey, what are you doing? You're filming inside the bank right now." And that's when he asked for the blueprints. Correct, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm good with that. Okay, yep, bye.
I told you.
Well, we're still here.
It's okay. I'm going right down to your department, man.
Okay.
You messed up big time.
So,
You messed up big time, buddy.
No, he didn't. He had all the reasons to detain you, which he did.
You could have called your supervisor. I'm like, get your supervisor.
He just did. Oh my God.
I don't want you to make a mistake.
Okay.
And look at you. You don't detain. This is an illegal detainment.
Is it okay? Can I talk to you real quick?
I charge $2,000 a minute, man, for an illegal detainment.
Is it okay if I talk to you?
I charge $2,000 a minute.
So-
Go ahead and talk.
Okay. So, like I said, we have reasonable suspicion to detain you.
For what crime? You need a crime.
Yep. that criminal activity could be afoot or is about to be afoot, correct?
Sir, I told you what I was doing. I don't want to hear shit you gotta say. I just told you what I was doing. I said, sir, all I'm doing is recording.
Real quick.
I'm conducting a First Amendment protected activity. It's protected.
Yep. I can explain.
Your job is to uphold and protect the Constitution.
Real quick.
No, it's not his job to protect the Constitution. There are professional organizations that do that for real, not by filming banks on the sidewalk. His job is to maintain public order and safety and to enforce the law. You genius.
Go ahead and try to say I'm committing a crime, bro. Okay. This is crazy. You still got me in cuffs.
Yes.
We can talk if you take the cuffs off. If you got cuffs on me, we gonna wait for your supervisor.
Can I please talk to you,
sir?
Can I please talk to you,
man, you fucked up, bro.
I really don't want to take you to jail.
You gotta take me to, you really gonna fuck up. Take me to jail.
Okay.
You gonna fuck, man.
Like I said, I really don't want to do that.
Take the cuffs off me, we can talk.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to hear what you got to say. Get your captain.
Okay.
Wait for your captain to get here.
So refusing to give your? Are you still refusing to give your name and date of birth at this point? Are you still refusing to give your ID, your information? Okay, all right.
What is the?
We're advising you of a trespass.
You need an initial crime.
We're advising you of a trespass.
You can create a.
Okay.
That's what officers do.
All right.
Law enforcement.
Looks like he's, one of our, First Amendment auditor out there that, you know.
Okay.
It's fine for him to do that, but at this point, it's different when you go up to the window and.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I think that I got what I need.
Yeah. Then will somebody reach out to me if they need more details or?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
You gotta take me to, you really don't fuck.
Yeah, I'm good. Either way, reasonable suspicion. He's trying to film inside of the bank, asking for blueprints.
And where the vault was up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he said to you too.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's enough reasonable suspicion to be like, hey, what's going on? And
we trespass.
can I get your information? Because I don't want you to.
That's enough. Yeah, I talked to him. I got his information and everything. Okay. Hey, do you know how to? We're gonna stop the recording at this point. Everything is being recorded right now. You're gonna go to jail.
Why would you stop the recording?
We're gonna go to jail, Polk County Jail.
Okay. For what?
For interference and trespass.
Interference and I never been on nobody's property. We're doing interference. Y'all feel like finna do it. That's on y'all, man. I never was on their property. I want to trespass them as well.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Interference with official acts.
Interference and I never been on nobody's property.
We're doing interference.
Y'all feel like finna do it. That's on y'all, man. I never was on their property.
Okay.
I want to trespass them as well.
Real quick, if I could get your information so we go forward with this process.
Man, let's go and go to jail, man.
Otherwise, we're gonna have to identify you once you have.
Hey, let's go down. You, it's a deeper rabbit hole for you.
Okay.
Deeper rabbit.
Sensational.
And check this out. They ain't even got the audacity to put a seatbelt on me, dog.
Do you want a seatbelt?
I ain't even got my seatbelt on.
Do you want a seatbelt?
Let's roll. This is how you operate.
Do you want a seatbelt? I'll put a seatbelt on you.
Come on, let's roll.
Okay. You say no.
Let's roll. Constitutional protected activity. This is something that they took an oath, swore to uphold and protect. And they worried about somebody's feelings, y'all. They feel some type of way. I want to trespass them. Okay, you should get them. I'm trying to trespass them. They public servants, and let's check this out, y'all. They'll arrest you for breaking the law, and they will arrest you for following the law. We conducted a constitutional protected activity. And I don't have to help you with your investigation. That's what y'all do. Like our officers, they're good. And the thing is, it's both of y'all. Neither one of y'all know nothing. That's wild. Neither one of y'all, but hey, let's call somebody. Let's double check. We headed to the jail, everybody, just because they said, hey, they don't want you on their property. They don't know that ain't how trespass works. Trespass, the people had to come outside and say, hey, we don't want you on the property no more. Then if you come back on the property, then you arrested. These guys just straight taking you to jail, trying to ID you. You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
So he keeps whining like an idiot for the whole ride. Hey, Ariel, next time you don't want to be detained, you can ID, it's gonna make the process much faster. Also, if I think about it, that's exactly what you wanted. So please, shut up. This is all you wanted. Now you can play the victim, radicalize your audience, and make some great YouTube money. You manipulating demagogue piece of shit.
Damn! Hey, can we get a supervisor? I've been requesting for a supervisor. Anybody need to one?
Hey, do you have a booker for it?
For a supervisor since they came on the scene.
Yeah, we're not getting you a supervisor. Thank you.
How's it going, sir?
Waiting on y'all supervisor. I've been requesting for a
Yeah, I'm
supervisor.
gonna tap it down real quick. This is his,
He got me here for nothing. Literally, y'all. Standing on the sidewalk.
Here, I'll hold it. Face that wall for me. I'm just gonna pat you down, okay?
I've been asking for a supervisor. He said he's not going to call me. I said, I don't want you to make it. This is before the handcuffs. Before the handcuffs.
Let it go.
So sensitive.
He's the one to do this. Is full payment. I got a process. I got to go.
Yeah.
Can you tell me your name?
I can't. Because I didn't do no crime. I didn't do nothing. I'm asking y'all for your supervisor. Y'all making a huge mistake.
All this. You want to tell me your name?
I told these gentlemen, if they get these supervisor, y'all making them, okay?
Looks like, did they tell you you've been arrested for?
No.
Okay, you've been arrested for interference with official acts.
I was standing on the sidewalk. He came to me. I wasn't. Do you really want to hear what happened? I was recording on the sidewalk. Someone didn't like me recording. This guy came. We were standing there. He said, they don't want you to come back on the property. I need your ID. I said, sir, did I commit a crime? I said, sir, I don't want to. If I ain't commit no crime, I don't give him my ID. Boom, he put the cuffs on. I said, let's get your supervisor here, sir. That's not how the trespass works. Trespass, the people got to come out and say, hey, you don't want you on our property. Don't come back no more.
I'll be in there.
He didn't do that. He didn't do that. When y'all put me for the charge, that's when I'm telling you what he just did. He got me in here for nothing. I wasn't interfering in nothing. I don't have to help him with his investigation.
And that's pretty much how it ends. All of this could have been easily avoided if Ariel chose that day to do anything other than stick his damn camera in the window of a bank while wearing a mask and acting suspiciously. But at the same time, it's precisely the objective of this little grift. So good job, idiot. You got arrested for interference. Well done.
The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
Alright, enough with this clown. My dear Ariel, like they say in the Philippines.
Putangin mo!
Shout out to the members. You're the reason why I'm gonna sign my new contract with the Maple Leafs today. Thanks for watching my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's expose those clowns one at a time. Bye-bye.